Hey there, everybody, how's it going? I usually enjoy making my walkthroughs, but this one's royally a pain in the ass. It will be changed, you mark my word. Too much prison time and spectator time and not enough playing. So my first try in this map was the northwest corner, up by the dam. I found a fire station, and that's a great place to plunder. If you see one, land on it as often as you can, because it always has a truck in front of it. So I worked my way to the fire station. There's two roofs. You have the steeple and the lower roof. This fire station layout is in the Paladin mission and Special Ops. So from here I jump up to the roof. I didn't bother going in the steeple. And I'm gonna work my way northeast, try to stay on the edge of the map. So I hop in the truck, a great form of transportation. It's not a tank, but it's close to it. But a couple minutes later, I'm in a firefight and down I go. And here's the boring part, going to prison. It's gonna kill the game, you mark my word. So the second attempt is to try to land in the middle. Because remember, that gas will circle around and work its way down inside. In the center part of the map will be the final survivors. So you see the body spitting out. So I try to go to the TV station, and I'm getting all kinds of company. So I'm not the only one thinking I want to go to the middle of the map. So I tried to go down underneath, go straight in the first floor. That didn't work either. So the third strategy is getting to the airplane parts. I don't believe it's the airport. It's like a airplane graveyard. And there's a lot of stuff in these fuselages. So I went ahead and I got a whole bunch of stuff in here, but eventually, again, I ran into a couple more people, and you're gonna go down. And that's the annoying part about a battle royale. It's not a battle royale, because when you're down, you don't get to play for an awful long time, and that is what's gonna kill this. You mark my word, they will have to change it. Because plunder, you're down, 15, 20 seconds, you're back playing again. And I know that's very popular. So what happens here, I work my way over to the buildings, and again, starting to get some points, but I'm trying to work my way to the center, but there's just too many people. So this strategy is going to bite the dust real soon.
All right.
Now here's my next one.
What?
The effects volume under audio.
Now here's where I wise up. Notice where I'm putting the marker. As far west of the map as I can.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Turn it all the way down.
All of that. Yeah.
So you put your ping on it. That way, when you're parachuting out, you can aim for your ping.
Volume up at 0.
Now this is where I had my success.
It's just too loud. I can't hear.
No landmark, no name, just a spot as far away from everybody else as I could get.
All right, where are we going?
And I was practicing there shooting the weapon while I'm free falling. Yes, you can do it.
While we was messing around with that, he jumped.
All right, so I got a bounty mission. However, the bounty was to the east. So what I decided to do was ignore the mission and keep on going.
Oh my God, that's our teammate way over there.
Now the pickings in here weren't that many pickings. It wasn't that much stuff to find. Bunch of strong boxes and like a aircraft anti-defense, anti-aircraft bastions with some underground tunnels and stuff. Now there's the man I'm supposed to go after. The mission sees coming towards me. But I'm deciding to ignore that and work my way north. Because remember, my objective here is not to get 1,000 points like you do in Plunder, but to survive the game. So I'm checking his location, the guy I'm supposed to kill, and I'm going to swing north. Now I placed in the top 20 in this game, and I never turned any money in or anything. So the whole concept of Plunder doesn't even apply to this. All right, now my teammates are up here somewhere in here in this area. So I'm gonna start working my way in very carefully.
I don't think we're gonna get any more cash unless we we're not gonna make
You see the gas on the edges, see the yellow?
on the other side of the map.
So a good distance away.
So you really don't have that long on the outer
I
perimeter.
didn't even try to shoot you. I
So
downed
I've
him
got
and it's
some,
done.
it's not really the money you get here that places you, it's when you die.
Yeah, I didn't see the. No, I was just getting popped.
Well, we took over the query
Or when you
place.
go to that stupid prison and have to play gunfight one-on-one. It's just ridiculous. They should have a respawn in 15 or 30 seconds and back in it, but they don't. So I guess that's the process of elimination.
Let's hold on our radar.
Because when I got to the final center of the map, there weren't that many players. There goes some players in a truck. I went into the hangar and got out of the way. Remember, your objective is to survive, not to kill anybody. This isn't last man standing or who can get the most kills, nor is it who can get the most plunder. Now I'm coming up on my teammates here on the right. One slightly to the right, there he is. He just pulled a ping. He's got a scavenger ping. So I'm working my way towards him.
Yeah, I'm alive. Where are you?
Now in the meantime, I'm marking the center of the map, the center of the
Hey,
circle
land on that thing. Land on the scavenger.
where the gas is coming from of the open area.
Are you really? Where are you?
Now there it is. I found a truck. That's it. I'm in like Flynn.
Yeah.
Now here, notice I have my ping mark in the center of the circle.
Right.
The truck is your equivalent to a tank because it will protect you. And it will crush other cars. You can play head-on chicken. You can play chicken with other cars and put a good whack on them. Now my teammates one ended up dying, the other just wandered off. So I went for the final. Now when I finished this game, I did not finish it as a team. I finished it by myself. My ranking was for me. So here I am running towards the center of the map. Now I'm starting to get confused. Is there somewhere I go? My next walkthrough on this will be, I'll try to get to the very end and find out what you have to do to get close to the top 10. Now see the circle narrowing? They'll shoot at you in the truck, it just bings off the truck. Fortunately, nobody had any RPGs or airstrikes. I'm trying to check my orientation. I keep going up to the little shed. And now I basically just wait. There's one there in the building. You can see the red dot. That's one enemy in the building, and I can't really see anybody else. It's really strange. Now, by now, the game's about 40 minutes old. So I'm sure the 150 people that started it, not that many are left. Now here I see on my circle, one guy is coming after me, so I'm going to have to get out and fight him. But you see the circle, I'm in the middle of the circle. Within the circle is the safe zone area. And they'll move it around. Now we're literally running out of area to get in because you can see all around me, you can see the poison cloud. So I shot at one dune buggy going by. And then I ran over, looked up top of the hill, and they're gone. Made no sense. So they didn't know what to do either. So basically I'm trying to stay right in the center of the map. So I went over to this broken fuselage of this aircraft here. I should have stayed there because eventually when I do get killed, the player that killed me was in this. Now look at the circle now. There's nothing left. And yet there's no war, there's no 150 people. It's just nobody, me and a couple players. So maybe the dune buggy had the right idea, just drive around until nothing's left. So that's a good thought too. That could be a strategy I could try. But the truck's just really slow. So a moment here I did something stupid. I got out of the truck. There's the fuselage. I went down and I got out of the truck to look at the a buy area right here, and I got shot down. So the final story of this game is all you have to do is survive. And to survive, you got to stay away from everybody, find you an outer perimeter zone, get a little bit of money, right up here, I think right here I parked. I shouldn't have got out. It's really, see the clouds getting really close in. So anyway, you're gonna see in a minute where I landed in the, where I finished the game as. So you can do it too, and I'll see you guys in the next video, but to me, this game will not last much longer. It's too annoying.